Why Arsenal should make a transfer move for Lyon's Brazilian midfield star Bruno. Though generations of players have come and gone, hundreds of millions of pounds have been spent, and 3 separate managers have been in charge, each and every Arsenal side of the past 15 years or so has been castigated by supporters and onlookers for the same reason. The notion that Arsenal are inherently feeble, weak in the tackle, in the air, and of mind in key moments has been reinforced over such a long period of time that it has taken on the air of self-fulfilling prophecy at this stage. And to an extent it is true, defending set pieces has been one weakness which has transcended the tenures of latter-day Arsene Wenger, Unai Emery, and, initially at least, Mikel Arteta. But the oft-repeated idea that the remedy is to sign a brute, a designated kicker of men, to roam the pitch with mud on his face, screaming orders into his delicate teammates' precious little ears, has never been the truth. What the Gunners have lacked since the mid-2000s, arguably, is smarts. The thing which has defined them in all those years since has not been physical weakness, but an inherent daftness, a propensity to allow, or even directly cause, chaos to reign in situations where it is entirely unnecessary. Few players underscore that concept more than Granit Xhaka. Even at his best, which often sees him starting in the side for its biggest games and best results, the Swiss is only ever a moment away from carnage, as the awful raking challenge on Rafinha in December and moronic shirt pull on Bernardo Silva on New Year's Day prove. That Xhaka still regularly starts for Arsenal is a symptom of the sickness which signing him caused. The summer Arsenal paid £70 million of actual real-life money for him, and Shkodran Mustafi set the club back by half a decade in one fell swoop. Now, the Gunners have a 4-2-3-1 system built around the exuberance and unabashed skill of young attacking players who marry regular output with good attitudes and strong leadership skills. But a lack of quality in midfield undermines their positive work and Arteta's capacity to build momentum. Thomas Partey is enduring another middling season after an iffy and injury-compromised debut campaign following his move from Atletico Madrid, and even the strengths he does have are not in possession. Albert Sambi-Lokonga is still a raw talented, and Charlie Patino is simply not ready for regular first-team football. The result of the midfield problems is a team which at present often looks as though it has been split in two between attack and defense. Partey is on a long expensive contract and will not be moving on anytime soon, so the midfield spot next to him is where the club should be focusing immediate attention in the transfer market. The first point of call, when considering who could fill that role well, is to look at Partey's strengths and weaknesses and see what the midfield would benefit from. Perf breath, the Ghanaian is in the top 8% of midfielders the Premier League for passes blocked and ranks highly for touches in the defensive third and passes received too. On the other hand, though, Partey is in the top 13% of midfielders for miscontrols, only completes 85% of his attempted passes, and very rarely plays a progressive pass, through ball, or switches play to the other side of the pitch. In essence, Partey offers a decent amount of protection for the defense at the moment, but is nigh on useless at maintaining possession or moving the ball forward. If he is going to continue starting at the base of midfield every week, Arsenal need to be able to partner him with a player who is capable of joining the attack with the defense with a versatile range of passing, while also possessing the stamina and strength to move up and down the pitch in a double pivot. Links to Lyon player Bruno Guimaraes have been persistent, and the 24-year-old possesses a set of skills which suggest he could significantly improve the Gunners' midfield. So far in League One this season, Guimaraes has attempted more long passes than 95% of his midfield contemporaries. He has also played more key passes per game than 90% of the league's other midfielders and is in the top 2% for progressive passes. Overall, Guimaraes is confident at moving the ball forward and doing so quickly, which could be a great source of service for the likes of Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli in wide positions. Guimaraes is also in the top 7% for passes made while under pressure, which should give him a good foundation to adjust to the pressing he would face from plenty of sides in the Premier League. In addition, Guimaraes draws more fouls than 99% of League One midfielders, an underrated skill which allows him opportunities to buy time and territory on the pitch. The former Atletico Paranaense player also passes the ball into the penalty area more than most midfielders, top 3%, and makes more progressive carries than the majority too, top 5%. Guimaraes is a player who helps his team move up the pitch, which is a skill Arsenal could certainly do with. Overall, the data shows that Guimaraes is a tough player to knock off the ball and is ambitious but accurate in the way he uses it. At 24, and speaking the same mother tongue as Gabriel Magalhaes and Martinelli, He could be the ideal player to add to the spine of the side for the long term. Good move. Glenn Johnson urges Arsenal star to join Liverpool in stunning transfer. Arsenal target Dusan Vlahovic tells friends the two clubs he would like to join. Arsenal chief Edu makes contact with £47 million striker's agent as Vlahovic alternative. Guimarães joined Lyon during a difficult period at the beginning of former Gunners defender Silvinho's short-lived time in charge after being picked out by director of football and free kick taker extraordinaire Juninho Pernambucano. That he has shown in a team which has struggled in that time, Lyon are 11th in League One at the time of writing, is testament to his character and ability to perform, even when those around him are not. January transfers for players whose contracts have a long time left to run are often difficult, but if Arsenal can make any deal work this month, this is the one they should focus on. One player will not catapult the Gunners from also-rans to title contenders on his own, but Bruno Guimarães could go a long way to fixing issues which have them for a very long time indeed. Nigel Winterburn agrees with Ian Wright over Arsenal transfer target Dusan Vlahovic. Good move. Glenn Johnson urges Arsenal star to join Liverpool in stunning transfer. For more stories like this, check our sport page. Follow Metro Sport for the latest news on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.